Hello friends, welcome to my channel and thanks for watching this video. Friends, in this video we are going to discuss about GameStop Corp, and I have talked about the bounce back in the month of October, and since then, as you can see, the stock has already up by 60%. So it's indeed a big jump, but that's not the thing that we are looking here in this chart, because in this kind of trend, the levels which we are going to look at is going to be pretty big, and it will take the stock a lot higher if certain conditions were met. So if you're looking at this overall chart, this is a flat chart, although you can see some big swings, but this is a flat chart if you consider the entire or the overall trend. Let me just show you. So this is the lower end of the range, and this is the higher end of the range. Now, as I have told the same thing in couple of my videos, that whenever we are talking about a flat chart, it means you need not to go beyond the trend, which means you have your support and resistance level which is pretty much intact. Okay, so unless the stock made a breakout or breakdown, you need not to go beyond the trend. In this case, what you can see here, the upper end of the range or your big target will be $64, and on the downside you have your big support at 3.86. So unless the stock either makes a breakdown below $3 or makes a breakout above $64-65, one need not to go beyond the trend. Now, as you can see, if you are just looking at the current trend, it is in the middle of the overall trend, which means on the downside you have 12.45 as your support, on the upside you have 17.25 as your resistance. Okay, and the stock is very near to its upper end of the range, or to the upper end of the range. So that's what you are going to look at. Now, as the stock is trading in between the range, what you need to do, you need to uh, take care of those things, or probably you need to see what is your uh, risk reward ratio and where do you find a better risk reward. So either you can wait for a breakout above 12.17.25 or 17.3, or if you are looking for a short, then obviously you need to wait for this stock to fall below 12.45. But till the stock is in between the range, your support will come at 12.45 and your resistance or target will come at 17.25. Now, as I've told you, that the stock has moved from the lower end of the range, which means this the trend or this stock will probably go towards its higher end of the range. Okay, which means that there is a probability that the stock could probably reach or go in between $57 and $64 on the upside, and that's what we are looking at, considering the situation that it must sustain above 17.3 and 17.5 on the upside. Now, I will not say that the stock will directly reach after 17.5. You have your next target at 57 or $64 on the upside. That's not going to happen, because there will be correction or consolidation which will fall in place. So the next target which one should look at in this particular chart will be $28 after 17.3 or 5. $28, then you have $32, and if the stock moves above or sustain above, or well, not, it is not 32, it is 33.92 or $34, and if the stock sustain above $34, then you have 57 or $64 on the card. So these are the levels that one need to look at on the upside and this is the trend or the big trend which we need to follow here. Now, as I've told you, and I'm telling the same thing again, that looking at the chart, the way the chart structure has formed, and we are looking at a monthly chart. Okay, so the trend is big, and in this kind of trend, the probability of stock movement, according to your prediction, if you calling yourself a prediction or observation analysis, is going to be much higher when compared to other chart in a uptrend or downtrend chart, because here the chart is very calculated and the stock we are expecting that the stock is not going to move beyond a certain point. So this will probably give you the sense of confidence that yes, the levels which I am thinking about is going to become a reality as compared to the trend which is on the opposite side. So here what we are looking uh, in terms of trend is that the probability for this stock to move or to touch 57 or $64 on the upside is much higher when it compares to the downside. But as I told you, you need not to go beyond the trend. Okay, if you are thinking beyond $64, don't do that. Let the stock decide whether it want to go and sustain above 64 or $65. If it does happen, then yes, we that's going to be a start of a new trend. But until then, you have 57 and $64 as your bigger targets. So this is the end of the video. If you like this content, do share your thoughts in the comment section and subscribe my channel. Lastly, take care of your family and friends.